Kelly, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
We developed the practice with the goal of being minimally invasive and allowing patients to get back to what they love doing so they can go home the same day, get back to their jobs, get back to work as soon as possible. Severe arm pain, severe back pain, severe leg pain. More often than not, it's just activities of daily living and something happens and it changes their life completely. A lot of times these patients have been told for years that there's nothing that can be done. They've undergone multiple injections which help and give them short-term relief, but they're just never to get back to what they used to do and what they want to do. Our goal is to find a solution, whether through injections or surgery, get them back to where they were before and allow them to get on with their life. We're doing surgeries now that we used to keep people in the hospital 5 days. Even when I trained 12 years ago, now they're going home the same day. People are going back to work a week later instead of 6 weeks later.
We have a family-owned and operated business in the martial arts. My husband, my son, my daughter, and I equally run this dojang. I need to be here. My back problems all started with an automobile accident. I'd come to the school, I would give my best for 10-15 minutes, try to socialize, try to encourage, teach whatever I could for the little bit of time I could, get on the computer, work the books, and then lay down in my anti-gravity chair 45 minutes an hour. Students would see me like that. It was very hard for our business, very hard for our family.
Molly's an amazing woman. When we saw her, she was lying on the table. She couldn't sit and she couldn't even really participate fully in the exam because she was just so painful.
Dr. Sales listened to me, he listened to my family, he listened to each of the family members explain what they were going through, what they'd seen. He listened very compassionately to our story and what was going on.
35-minute surgery and she's been pain-free ever since, and she's able to walk again. She was at the point she could barely even walk, and so she's just been one of the great success stories. Anyone who has a job and suddenly can't do that job at the capacity they're used to, their whole life has changed when they have some debilitating injury, and so that's what's rewarding when we can get them back to all parts of their lives.
After I left the surgery center that evening, I didn't even want to get in my car. My husband and I walked and walked and walked, hand in hand, and I was able to walk with no pain, and it was a miracle for me and for my family.
You see them with tears of joy and they're back to their life. They're no longer in pain. I mean, that's worth more than anything else in this job.